Morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? It's 1:11 in the morning, West Coast time. It is, I think it's Friday the 13th, or is it Saturday the 13th? Please tell me it's Saturday. It's cleanup day. It's Saturday. Good. I can deal with that one. All right, you're emotionally screwed. I'm sleep deprived zombie out here of Rosamond, California. The Weaver, John C. Rrrr. Shout out to artist in recovery who's having a conniption fit this morning. Yeah, you. I heard about the Safe Act. And if this is what they're going for, they're trying to tell us what we're going to be voting for. You keep forgetting a lot of things left and right. You just want to go for the damn monetarization and panicking at this point. And no, I am not supporting Trump. I'm just trying to let you know some of the facts that you keep missing left and right. First off, we got a slim margin in the Senate. We have a Democratic margin in there. They're not going to let this son of a bitch pass. Trust me on that one. So they can pass all the crap they can in House for this particular term. It's not going through the Senate. They still keep their majority, that is. That being said, second thing, Facebook is a private entity all by itself, proven by the Supreme Court, meaning it's not public, it's commercial, and they do things for profit. You keep forgetting that. We use these places, yes, to voice our concerns, no matter what the hell they are. But if Zuckerberg's going to be falling over to Trump, you should have known that by now. Of what he's doing with Twitter at this point, and now he's allowing Trump back on again, even on Twitter. You keep forgetting he owns X, whatever the hell that crap is. The old version of Twitter is now open season for every foul mouthed crap out there anyway. Every person out there is doing conspiracy theories and God knows what else, just because they're quote unquote free of speech. You forget about that shit. Next thing. Because it is a corporate entity at this point, dude, and you're losing track on that one. Trump will have to make some kind of executive order if he ever gets in office. Musk will close down because of fear, because he already allowed fear to happen in the first place. That's why he's got this shit going on. I'm not freaking out right now because I'm not going to let that son of a bitch get under my damn skin. I've got every other media organization out there, both independent and corporate, going after each other like blood in the water. I've got pilot fish, I got sharks, I got piranhas. They're having a field day over this. When everything that they can sense and smell blood, they're hauling ass. And some things they'll avoid like the plague. You know what drives me crazy sometimes is when I hear, and this gets to me, my friend. Daryl, this one really gets to me sometimes. I'll hear the people blaming and complaining about it. What about the homeless vets on the streets? We got to worry about them. You guys are not hearing any other stories, and I'm just coming across. Over the past month, I've been coming across stories on my newsfeed for YouTube about veterans getting stiffed by the United States government. And the one particular video I did was a veteran who was born from two United States citizens in Canada and then moved back over to the United States and lived a nice long life. And according to the immigration services at this point, he's entitled to be a citizen under federal law. But the state that this guy lives in, they just took out his license. The guy was guy was military and then he was a truck driver. He's pure American. He's pure American. But the state that he lives in doesn't give a shit about that. Or, try this one. We have other veterans who've been complaining through the past 20 years, ever since we had the social media coming into play, about their plight with the United States government. Now, some of them are actually foreign born, meaning that they were born outside the states and the territories, not even from U.S. citizens. But because of what we allow under the Naturalizations Acts, they can have um, a dual citizenship, and with a dual citizenship, they can be an American citizen, which meant they can be going into the military services. Now, during the times when we actually had our little fights going on, I think probably in the Iraq War, or maybe earlier than that, we've had issues going on. We've had issues going on. We've had senators and actually military officials saying, yes, join us, fight for our country, and we'll guarantee you, did you hear the word guarantee? Citizenship. So we've had these suckers coming in the United States government, into the United States citizenship, into our fold, thinking they're going to be citizens. They get screwed over by the government. Oh yeah, you don't collect Social Security. You don't get to be a U.S. citizen. Who the hell are you again? Oh, wait a second. I just got over here because you just told me I could. And you guaranteed me if I could fight in your military. And I fought in your military. I fought with you guys. You guys guaranteed me a place in the United States. And now you're withdrawing on that one? It might sound facetious at this time, but it's the actual thing I'm coming across in these YouTube videos. I got to start locating them and putting them into my description here. You want to talk about being pissed off at your country? Try this one. I've got a conservative cousin out there who is close to a Trumplican. She don't like him, but she votes conservative all the time. And we do have our differences politically at this point, but I still love the living crap out of her. Even she has an issue concerning about all the veteran issues happening out there, and she also keeps putting up, what about the homeless veterans out there? Oh, if she only knew more of the story about the damn shit instead of seeing all these damn freaking memes out there. She needs to do her research more and more. Not hear from her husband, but she needs to do the research. She used to work in the government system. She had to know better. Yeah, the government system's screwed up as it is, but that's our government system as it is. 247 years. Always in need for improvement because that's what it is. It's not perfect. What was she looking for? A perfect union? Shh, give me a break. We got an imperfect system over here because that's how it was made. And we put it into an icon of sorts on your dollar bill. Just look in the back where you see the pyramid. It's incomplete. It's supposed to be incomplete because that is our country. Always expanding, always growing, always mutating into something else. And I love my cousin like crazy. I just wish she'd gotten into this damn thing first. But this came across to me last night, just before I went to bed. I was thinking about it, and then I fell asleep and had weird-ass dreams. I'll wake up, my little dog is whining her head off again, and try to get her settled down. Now she's settled down and sleeping for a little bit, thank God. I'll get a little bit of sleep a little bit later on. And yes, I'm looking at the bill that got passed. The Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act, according to GovTrack.com. I also looked at it in Congress.gov. On that one, I got the PDF saved so I can take a look at it and probably throw up at the 22 pages of it. And laugh my head off because the Republicans are trying to everything else they can to get passed. But they know it won't succeed this term. They just want to get their damn bones made, and you're falling into the same shit that you accuse Elon Musk, who's already a neurotic nut anyway. You heard about Falcon 9? One of the rockets screwed up with a thruster. Put the Starlinks in a lower orbit where they're going to be burning up. The sky is falling of junk. Launched out of Vandenberg. Or actually Florida, one of those two places actually. And because of the technical snafu they had with the thruster over there, FAA, in its gracious attitude, grounded everything of SpaceX, including if there's going to be any rescue rockets going up to the International Space Station to get the crew out. Until they finish with their investigation of what the hell happened to the thruster and make sure that every rocket is safe and secure and everything else. I don't believe this shit. That's another thing for your American tax dollars at work right there, making sure we're safe and screwing the astronauts upstairs in space at the same time. But because the rockets was malfunctioning, they want to find out what the hell happened. They recovered the damn thing, I think. And if they did, then they got work to work on. If not, well, then they're going to have to check every damn rocket to see if it works. And Elon Musk is going to be biting on this one here because he's going to be freaking on this shit. But regarding his support for Donald Trump, we already knew he was a Trumper anyway. We already knew he was a Trumper, dude. So I don't know what the hell you're having a conniption fit in the first place, except you want more money on your damn channel. Let's put it honestly. That's what you're doing it for. You've said it before. I don't make a damn dime on mine. I pay for the power out of my own damn Social Security. I'm paying for the flash drives left and right. I don't get to pay for YouTube at this point to put my own videos out there, which I'm doing a lot of things on there anyway. But I'm not letting Trump getting on my damn skin. I'm not listening to his bullshit. But I also got the corporate media going back and forth. As I said before, they're like carnivorous beings going after blood every time they see it or smell it, left and right. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing this on a constant basis. The damn zeros and ones that got me locked into it on YouTube on this shit. Want me to react more to it? Yeah, I got your reaction right here, assholes. How's that grab you? All the laws that they keep passing in the House, GOP side, are not getting through to the Senate to get the president's approval. He is not going to sign off, not until after the elections, if or when he actually gets in the next office. And I know you're afraid of Trump. Who isn't? Or the European nations out there and everybody else who is allied with the United States are having a conniption fit while the enemies are going, you don't think I know this shit? Good Lord. So, yeah, chill. I got to worry about next month. I got a little dog that's frightened like crazy, and I'm going to have to drop one class just to make one particular online thing going because my dog's health matters more right now than my education. And I have to think about that more often. I'm going to have to keep doing online courses until I graduate out of college, if I can. Then I'm wondering if I'm going to have enough time, if she's still alive, to get up, deal with maybe there's going to be some hot weather in May, maybe next May, when I walk along the graduation area, or maybe later than that. But when I do, I know I'm going to be one wrecked person because I'm going to be dealing with no dog, and I'm going to be dealing with just myself walking across the stage, popping my fist in the paperwork up in the air and telling all the dead people, it's for you guys, not for me. Kept my promise. I tend to keep my promise as best as I can. Graduate, and then feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. That should be something. That's something I'm looking forward to. I don't know if Trump's going to screw it around with it or not. I know he can make all the damn boast he can. I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that. Don't you understand? I'm Donald Trump. You know what really would get to me at this point, dude? He's already mobster right now. The only thing he hadn't done was take a life. He's made the jokes about it. Him personally is not able to do such a thing because he's not that stupid and not that bloodthirsty. But his followers are. I'm expecting one of his guys out there to say it in the name of Donald Trump. I'm doing this act. And then we'll get to see it in the news. And then I will know. Besides being the Antichrist as he already is, and anti-democratic and anti-American at the same time, he's a gangster. Nothing more, nothing less. He graduated from being a con artist up to a slaughterer. And the thing is, what I understood about the gangs a long time ago, in order to get up there, you had to shed blood. He's making people do the shit for him. If they start taking lives in the name of him, I mean actually saying it in the name of him, then I know he's a mobster. Then I know he's a gangster. And he's got absolute disrespect right there. He forces, he wants everybody to worship him in his name. He's already tainted the name Trump, especially when you're playing cards. I can't play a good card game and use the term Trump because I'm going to think about that douchebag. And everybody who follows him, everybody who thinks like him. God, it's almost just as bad as watching The Matrix. Yeah. Just as bad as The Matrix. You get the villain in there ready to kick ass on people. Because he likes chaos and confusion. He's evil. He doesn't care. Trump don't care. Except for what happens to him. I'm expecting him to get divorced. I'll be laughing my ass off on that one. He gets divorced. Donald Jr.'s having a conniption fit. Eric, well, I'm surprised he hadn't gone into the damn psych ward yet. Don Jr. probably has a conniption fit somehow and has a heart attack somehow. I'm expecting that one there. And then what about Ivanka? Well, let's see. What about the daughter? She going to stay out of it? She going to stay out of politics? She going to stay in business? Find different ways of scamming people left and right? I hadn't seen her. Well, actually, she's part of the co-chair of the RNC, isn't she? Well, the RNC's already gone downhill anyway. It's the Trumpican National Party. Didn't you know that one? So I'm imagining her to slink off and protect her own assets. I'd be expecting that one right there. Because I would be. See, I don't put anything past the Trumps at this point. I really don't. Trying to make sure that I got the power still going on my laptop here. I'm not surprised about it. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting the Trumplican family to chew on each other left and right. I'm expecting these people to have conniption fit over each other. I'm expecting these people to not run each other with a bus. How about a Sherman tank? And make sure that they're not coming up ever again off the ground. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting the fans who said, "But we trusted you. Now let's get the Sherman tank and drive over you." Yeah. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting the pundits still trying to collect their wits to say, say here, what do we do now? They're coming after us. We can see them outside our studio windows. They're going to lynch us. And I'll probably, in the background, are probably people like, Look, Mommy, you got a camera. See, there's another one over there. He's coming after us. And then you see the idiots walk by.
Oh, look, they got a studio over here. Let's get a picture, put it on Instagram. Click. Let's do a live shot.
I'll be expecting idiots doing that one too. But I won't be expecting Trump to have a conniption fit. I'm still expecting him to have a health condition that's going to put him under. I'm not afraid of Biden having a conniption fit. I'm not afraid of Biden having a health issue at this point. I'm not afraid of that one. I know he's got Kamala Harris right there. Unless, of course, she has a health issue that nobody else knows about. Then I was slightly concerned about that one there. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm trying not to take it absolutely serious enough when I'm having to put myself into a straitjacket because everyone else wants me to. Because I have to, because of these things are happening right now. Well, fuck it. You know what drives me crazy? Not just the Trump, but the followers who follow this conservative bullshit. You got Oklahoma, you got Texas, you got a couple other red states out there who are trying to put the Bible in. There's a state education superintendent out there somewhere who likes the idea of having religion shoved down people's throat. And he's got a state legislator going after his ass on that one. But because of his lunatics getting himself on the tube so much, you're not even thinking about that one there, are you? You didn't hear about that one? You didn't react to that because I didn't see anything coming from you. But I was hearing a lot of it from the other independents at this point. They're having a field day. Hell, even Bo sometimes has been talking about it, but not you. I'm trying not to have a conniption fit over these idiots. Any little thing that the Republicans or Trumplicans are doing right now, the news media still wants dirty laundry. They're playing the Eagles tune on this one. You're old enough to know the Eagles tune on that one. Dirty laundry? Shit. What was that? Which state is Oklahoma. That was the one. Okay, cool. Okay, so there was a state superintendent, Ryan Walters, having an issue. And there are state legislators in there who are going against that Oklahoma superintendent, Schnuck. Yeah, Schnuck. And he's going to be doing investigations. He wants no laws to be passed concerning about Bibles being ordered into classrooms. There's a video out there for that one. Which means I got to send that one out there too. So what else are you going to be worrying about? Because I'm still worrying about my dog whining and I got to put her back to bed. And hopefully I'll get him another hour or two more sleep if I'm lucky enough. So until then, we'll talk later.